Welcome back to our grafting series. Today's topic is the side cleft graft. Now we've already covered the top cleft graft, and the top cleft graft is an easy and effective graft to use, but I found a couple of situations that are good for a modified top cleft graft, and so I call it a side cleft graft. And basically I have two rootstocks here and I have two scions, and so I can demonstrate two slightly different situations where I use a side cleft graft. So the first one I will use is the skinny scion. This is dwarf Hawaiian, and it has one bud right here. So I'm hoping that's enough. In this situation, I'm just going to make use a very small piece, because this is where the action is, right up the top, at the top. Well, not doing a great job here so far. We need a little bit more to wrap this. Okay, so here we have a very nice rootstock. I'm actually going to cut even more off of this scion. This is pretty much as close to doing a bud graft as you get without doing a bud graft. Of course, you want to get down to that, make a nice flat cut and get down to a point at the end. I think that's probably good enough. I don't want to take a sliver off my finger. So what I'm going to do right here is this new shoot is not old enough to support growth. Like as far as doing a top cleft graft, it actually kills this part of the tree. It will support the scion on top for a while, but then it doesn't support itself. So basically, even when I'm not doing a video, I usually take a lot of the parts of the leaves off just to reduce the energy that this is taking for the leaf development. And then look at how flexible it is. This is very, like sort of undifferentiated cells. And so what I'll do is just put this, and cut into this just a little bit. And I think that's probably enough, just like that. And then I'll slide that right in. And then this new shoot is too fragile to support a elastic, but you don't need that anyway, because this is just very soft. And so what I usually use is just a piece of buddy tape. You want to make sure that all of the green part of the scion, or all of the exposed area of the scion, is covered. And then also if you twist the buddy tape a little bit, it is stronger. It secures that a little bit more. So that is a side cleft graft on new growth. So here's a little modification on that side cleft graft. And I have another scion here, and lovely little bud right there. So once again, I think I'll use a short piece. I don't think I necessarily need to, but I'll do it anyway, because I've got this nasty part of this scion right there, so I'll just use one of those extra short pieces. And with the buddy tape, you stretch it and then press it against buddy tape and it seals up. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. And in this particular situation, we have this rather flexible but much more mature growth. And it might be able to support a top cleft graft, but I think that it's a safer, it would be safer to use a side cleft graft. So I'll make my little carving here first. Really not sure how this is going to work out there. It really seems like it's going to be too tough. And yeah, let's see if we can get it, you know, see how that rot went down into the wood. Let's see if it goes away. Yeah, okay. It has gone away. Okay, so I can use that. Okay, so let's see where I go. I guess I'll put it up in this area. Is that gonna decisions? Okay, I'll go right over here. We need just a little bit of a cut. Yeah, let's see how we're gonna do this. That might work like that, but I am going to move this down a little bit. You don't have to, a lot of times you don't have to match up the diameter of the scion that closely to what you're grafting into, but I just want to change a little bit, go down, go into the stem a little bit deeper. So I'm going to abandon the first area, and then we will just carve into this a little bit better. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so there we have our two side cleft grafts. And actually what I'll do here is I'll take part of these leaves off, portions of the leaves, because It does take like 45 days for new leaves to earn their keep. They are users of energy before that, and then they start producing net producers of energy after that period. So there's still the new leaves to keep this active, but they're just a shadow of their former selves. So on both plants, I have decreased the surface area of the leaves and put the side cleft grafts in slightly different situations. This in very, very young wood, and this in just young wood, or young growth. So anyway, I have found doing this type of graft to be very beneficial in certain situations, because there are often you run across situations, at least I do, where you don't want to cut down too far into the plant, whether it's a topwork situation or grafting rootstock. So using the side cleft graft is really good if you have short seedlings that you want to graft up higher on, or if you're top working a tree, for instance, if you have cut off a major branch and you have a lot of young shoots coming out of that area, a side cleft graft is a great graft to use in that situation.